Hello everyone, my name is Boaje from Movie to Visa. I've got a KSW champion with me today, Daniel Torres. Hello Daniel, how are you?
Hello, bro. I'm good, thank you.
So, let's talk about your career, about your MMA career. Uh, you had your start. Could you tell us how you started your MMA career for starters?
Bro, I start with 18 years when I was with one friend and he asked me to go to make one fight for 400 reais. And I don't know about MMA and nothing. I was athlete of karate and I fight long time karate, but never I had money for the fights. I get Brazilian champion in karate, but never I get money. And then I say, hey, I fight for free now with 400 reais. I would like to go. And then he said, then come, but was so bad fight. I lose so fast, and the second fight also was the same meaning. I don't know about MMA. I don't know about to fight on the ground and nothing. So, and then I meet one man who start giving me ideas of how to fight. He become my master with time. We talk so much. Then he say, "I will teach you if you stay here. You can take care of the gym and you can sleep in tatami. You can clean everything, and then I will teach you the stuffs what you to help in your fight." And that goes, and then I start learn the ground. I start learning the grappling, and then after I think 3 months or 4 months, we make one fight together against one black belt in jiu-jitsu, and then I get a win by knockout. But the guy tried to submit me in that fight, but he could not do because my master know already what he can, how can to attack, and he
Mm-hmm.
gave me the informations before, and then we
Mm-hmm.
get that first win. And then I start trust more in myself. I start discover that world of MMA. And then I say I can do it. I can. It's not just for fun or to get some money. I can be good in that if I train. And was how it start. Was like that. Was with two loses, um, but not really fights, because I don't know in that time how to fight. Just after when I get some knowledge from him, then I become a really fighter.
Okay, perfect. So, you've had a lot of fights with Brazilian fighters at the start, if I'm not wrong. But then you came to FEN. We say FEN in Poland. You've
Uh-huh.
had your fight in FEN with Kamil Łebkowski, if I'm not wrong. You've
Yes.
had your fight with in FEN, which you won, and it was a great fight. And do you remember anything from that fight? The first fight in Poland in FEN?
Yes, yes. I was so nervous the first time go out of Brazil, and I come in Poland was so so cold. Was winter, and then I never saw so much snow in my life. Before it was cold. The country was too much dark, and that make me don't sleep good. That go inside my mind,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get so scared. I remember the day before in the bed I was long awake and I cannot sleep, no way. I think 2 o'clock in the morning I cannot sleep, and then I go outside in the cold. I stay outside and look everything dark and snow everywhere. And I stay a little bit outside until I get cold, and then I say, now it's time. Now I'm cold. I will go under the blanket and I will sleep. Was it was terrible to me. So much fear. I was alone. I don't come with my team. Um, and when I get there, I don't know no one there. It was really something what happened, you know. I was prepared to fight. I was training really hard in Brazil in that time. Every day train much in Brazil to prepare to make that fight. And in the end, I get that win. Was a good fight against Kamil Lebkowski. He's a good fighter. Was great to make that fight against him. And I think was when something, you know, in my mind changed about MMA. I say, hey, come on, the guys here, I can fight them also. You know, I was let's see until where I will go with that, until where I can go with that, and yeah, it was that.
Okay, okay. After that fight in FEN, KSW came to you with a contract, and when you came to KSW, you won the first fight, and the second one was against Roman Szymański. It was a very tough fight, and you fought all the rounds. Do you remember that fight? And unfortunately, you lost, but you did give a good fight. Do you remember anything from that fight with Szymański?
I remember. In my preparation of that fight, I was without team, you know, and I was in Brazil. I go in one gym of fitness, and I go there to ask for I can make my physical training there with no one. I am alone there to make it, and then they say come, and I say look, I cannot pay the gym. I don't get money from that last fight. What I did, I have problems with my manager in that time and he don't send me my money. You know, I in that time I don't know how to transfer. I don't know what is IBAN to transfer my money to my account. And I come from that fight of KSW with without money, you know. And then was really bad preparation to me because I I need to work and I have no sponsor here I have not sponsor there in Brazil. So the sponsor was the gym where I make my physical preparation, and one friend make it the grappling with me, you know, but was not really preparation. Was really bad to me. I was really nervous that fight. And I think that I don't come really with one camp. I cannot win against one guy who come with the camp, you know. And one unfortunately, what happened before the fight was one rip. What I heard by one spin kick, I heard it really bad. Was 1 month and a half with that rip bad, and I go to fight hurt in that fight. I I know that day was not my day, you know, but I need the money. Then I accept. I don't cancel the fight because if I don't go to Poland in that time, I could not see the manager and to ask him about my money because I go to the second fight with we still without the money of the first fight. And that for me was really bad because I need to concentrate myself to work to have the money to pay my apartment there and the money to eat, you know. And then was really complicated to me. Was really complicated to me. I make everything alone, but in the end, was good fight. I think fight of the night.
Yeah, you did get a bonus for that, didn't you? Yeah, you did get a bonus for that fight with Szymański.
I got.
Yeah, yeah.
I got fight against him and against the first one against Volansky.
Yeah, and you got last fight, so that's I think 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he does show that you are a spectacular fighter.
And against Koga also.
Oh,
I
yeah. So that's 4 bonuses. So
got
he's
one.
something he's something very good. So moving on from that fight with Szymański, which was very good. You've won the next fight. You've never lost a fight after that in KSW. But when I've done my research, I've seen that you wanted to fight Marcin Wrzosek, the Polish zombie. One of the
Yeah, but was not in that way. He won't fight me. He wrote first to fight me. It
so
was
he
not.
wrote to you to fight you.
he wrote me to make that fight. And then, of course, I accept I want to fight him, but one unfortunately, what happened was when I was in Egypt, I was playing with quads, in the desert, and then I fall off the quads, and then I hurt my clavicle really bad. Was 1 month before the fight, and then we try with cortisone to put cortisone to continue the train, but the problem was 14 centimeters. The bone was my bone was moved 14 centimeters, so my shoulders was not anymore straight, was like that. And then I need make physiotherapy. We go to a chiropracticist who can manipulate good my clavicle. Then he put on the place, but he said, "Listen, now you have one injury, is in the place, but you have one injury. You was already 2 weeks without move that arm good. You need." I close the phone, but still. Just a moment.
No problem.
So he said, you have one injury now in your arm, in your shoulder, in your clavicle. You need make there physiotherapy, because I put in the place, but it's not like you are strong there. You are not strong anymore. That clavicle will need long, and was long, was like 1 month and a half of physiotherapy. But I did correct, could be longer. I did correct, and then I get strong again and start get the feelings, and that's it. It don't happen that I get injured.
Yeah, you would have been a hell of a fight if you would have happened. I'm pretty sure. But you've won the next fight and the fight after that, and let's move on to the main one, the one with Salahdine Parnasse, fight of the night for the KSW belt.
Was knockout of the night.
Yeah, and knockout of the night, and fight of the night. Let's talk about that knockout first. A lot of people are saying that you didn't mean to hit him, and you connected with your arm, not you did not want. A lot of people are saying that you did not mean to connect like you did. Did you mean to give a punch like you did and to put him to sleep in this way, or was it a bit lucky?
Yes, was in that way. It was in the way for everything what I throw on him to hurt him. We have the plan to don't walk back, and everything, every punch, every kick, we need to put to hurt. Was not to play with him. Was to accept the distance where he want to fight, and where he want to fight, we broke him. He tell he's better boxer, and then I train my boxer, and I believe in that day I was better boxer than him. I was better fighter than him. I was stronger than him. But it was about my preparation. My preparation make it, really sure on myself. I was without my phone. I was without internet for a few days before that fight, just to concentrate myself in my mentalization. Like I can see my bones in my mind and how I will act. And then was really good preparing. There in the side of the cage, I feel no pressure on me, and I did it really clean in myself. I get no hurt in that fight, nothing. I get nothing that fight from him, and I was really prepared to do it. And then I tell you one day before, then everything what I do with him will hurt him. They don't trust in what I say, but I know in myself. Everything what I will throw on him will hurt. Doesn't matter if he's one kick, the kick will hurt him. If he's one punch, the punch will hurt him. And we train just strong punches and strong kicks. We don't train to touch, to make points. We train just knockout. Everything what we train was to put inside to broke his legs, to broke his ribs, to broke his. Where we touch, we could hurt him. And was with that mind, then we make the knockout. The knockout was not cleaning because don't get the hand. What catch was my bone here, that bone here under, was not the biceps. the biceps touched his head also, but what I
Yeah.
feel one time was that bone here.
So you felt his head on the bone.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And the sound of the punch, you know, when get the bone here behind, have one strong sound, like one sound empty, you know. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know how to explain.
Yeah, a big
that.
sound. Yeah, like a connection. Like a connection. Yeah, I understand. So okay, he was a beautiful knockout. To be fair, he is a great fighter, and he was very close. I think if he would have beat you, he might have gone somewhere else, perhaps to the UFC. But you came and you put him to sleep. So you knocked him out. And do you have any plans now for next fights? Are KSW in touch with you? Did they offer you anything? Do you know perhaps if you'll fight this year or?
Yeah, we will fight that year still, in the end of the year. The
End of the
date
year?
we cannot tell.
Of course, of course.
We
But
need
you will be this year.
will be that year, yeah. Will be in the
Okay.
end of the year. We cannot say the date because they need to say first from KSW
Of course.
page first, and then we can share in Instagram everywhere after they do first. So my plan is to fight Salahdine now. We will fight Salahdine that year.
So you've already got everything planned. You will surely be Salahdine Parnasse. Perfect.
Will be Salahdine Parnasse because for the public, I get the win. Of course, I'm the KSW champ. But for the fans, it's like I did that with luck. I know the work behind me. I know the steps until I get there. The days long as what I train, and I train every day. I train 5 times a day, and this make me really sure, you know, to go there and to fight. And I tell before also, then nothing on him he will surprise me there, because until get there I did everything. So if he did the same, if he did much, he did the same. He could never do more. And then I am sure about it. But for the fans, it was like I have luck there. But I try to explain. Listen, I train myself to have luck with everything.
Of course, it's part of the game.
Yeah, if I kick, I will have luck with my kick because the kick will hurt. If I punch, I will have luck with my punch because my punch is stronger, is faster. I train, I use my arms long, I train much. So, and then that fight, I come, but I don't get the fans. I get more haters than fans. Yeah, if you see they look at me like, you are one lucky punch and that's it. So but I'm not one lucky punch, you know. I am one guy, I'm one coach, and I did my way and I get until there. But for the people, I don't care, to be honest. But we will do it again for the fans. For that, I hope Salahdine stay in his foots longer that time, for we can show more. Is that?
He will be spectacular. I'm pretty sure it will be a spectacular fight. The last one was, even though it was quite quick, in my opinion, it wasn't a lucky punch. You did put a punch, he connected, and that's it. If you wouldn't throw it, you wouldn't have knocked him out. I think that's as far as it goes. So thank you for the interview. Good luck in your fight this year, and good luck in the first title defense.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and stay safe.
Until the next time.
See you next time.
See you. Ciao.